Good day, everybody. My name is Lifika Mpipi, and I am the group leader for my group. Today, I am with Tlaleletso Sekai, Lentle Serone, Michelle Bonno, Serosello, and lastly, Peo Tsekedi. As mentioned, these are my group members, and we will be talking about the various stages of in research writing. We will be talking about the topic, the introduction, the objectives, the research problem, the hypothesis, the literature review. We'll go on to speak about the research design, discussion, conclusion, recommendation, summary, and conclusion. Research topic sets the reader up with the idea of what the discussion will be focusing on. As Creswell and Creswell 2018 explained, the research topic is central because it justifies the study, highlights its significance, and links it to existing literature. Its importance lies in shaping the purpose of the research, guiding the researcher's focus, and showing why the study matters in a wider academic and practical context, according to Kama 2019. Another importance of the topic is that it helps the researcher identify gaps in the existing knowledge and ensures that a study contributes something original to the field, according to Maki and McAvoy 2016.
Thirdly, we have the objectives. The precise purpose or goals the writer hopes to accomplish with the essay are known as objectives. They assist and direct the essay structure and readers' expectations by making clear the purpose of the piece, which may be to inform, analyze, persuade, or offer arguments. The significance of objectives. Firstly, they help the audience see the importance of the study. According to Hassan 2024, research objectives are crucial because they provide focus, guide methodology, and ensure the study remains aligned with the research problems. A criteria to use when writing a research objective is to use the SMART analysis, where S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R being relevant, and T being time-bound. Now I'll be handing over to Tlaleletso.
Continuing from what Bill said, I'll be looking at the research problems. A research problem is the primary statement of a knowledge gap or a fundamental challenge in a field which forms the foundation of the research, according to Singh back in 2023. A research problem guides the selection of approaches and methodologies, data collection and interpretation of results to find answers or solutions. Now I'll be moving on to the types of research problems. Number one is the theoretical research problem. According to Singh back in 2023, this type of research is about exploring ideas and concepts, understanding complex theories, and advancing knowledge and understanding in a specific field. Number two is the applied research problem. This type of research is about solving real-world problems, making people's lives better, as well as finding practical solutions to improve the world, also according to Singh back in 2023. And lastly is the action research problem. Singh back in 2023, it talks of this type as one that's about collaborating with others to create positive change and taking action to solve problems. A hypothesis predicts what your research will discover. It gives you a possible answer to your research question that has not yet been proven. It's not simply just a random guess. It should be supported by established theories and existing knowledge, according to McCombs in 2025. Now, moving on to the relevance of a hypothesis. It helps the researcher test the possible solutions with evidence, and it also helps structure the research by providing possible results based on available data. I'll be handing over to the next presenter, Michelle.
Moving on to the importance of a literature review. It provides information on existing knowledge, hence allowing researchers to understand past developments and key theories. Also, it is used to identify identify possible gaps in research by helping researchers find missing information and contradictions. That is all in the literature review, so we're going to focus on the next stage, which is the research design. A research design is a strategy for answering your research question using empirical data. A well-planned research design helps ensure that your methods measure research objectives and that you use the right kind of analysis for your data, according to MECOMS 2021. Moving on to the benefit of a research design. According to Patterson in 2024, research design plays a crucial role in conducting scientific studies and gaining meaningful insights. A well-designed research enhances the validity and reliability of the findings and allows for the replication of studies by other researchers. Now I'm going to be handing over to the next presenter, Lindsay.
I'll be taking over from Michelle and taking you through a discussion. A discussion is part of the research writing whereby points are discussed and various perspectives are presented in order to reach a particular conclusion. Now I'll be talking about the significance of a discussion. The discussion reviews the findings and puts them into the context of the overall research, said by Dunton in 2021. The discussion helps the reader understand the topic being studied. Now I'll be handing over to Sylvia.
I'll be taking over from Lindley. The conclusion. A conclusion is research writing is whereby the author sums up the main ideas of the research. According to Subakuma and Locuzo ND, it is whereby the author shows the reader the discoveries they have made within the text. According to Hassan in 2024, the conclusion summarizes key findings, reinforces the thesis, highlights implications, suggests future research. The impact of a conclusion. It sums up the topic being discussed or studied, briefs the reader on the main arguments of the study. A well-crafted conclusion not only reinforces the main arguments of the research, but it also highlights its contribution to knowledge and guides directions for future inquiries. This was said by a research prospect in 2022. Now I'll be looking at the recommendations. In the recommendations, the author presents actionable steps the reader should take after reading the research paper. The importance of the recommendations is that recommendations provide a step-by-step plan on what to do after receiving the information presented. According to Wojcik in 2024, the recommendations also shows how the findings can be applied to real-life situations. The types of recommendations are as followed. There's the practical recommendations, said by Hassan in 2024. These suggestions focus on real-world applications of the research findings. So now I'll be moving on to the types of recommendations. The first one being practical recommendation, said best by Hassan in 2024, says these suggestions focus on real-world applications of the research findings. And then the second one being methodology recommendations. These suggestions focus on how the improvements can be made to the research methods in the research field. And then the last one being collaborations recommendations. These are the steps researchers with different expertise can take to work on future projects. This was said by Nicholas in 2024.
Ultimately, research writing is a methodical procedure that is carried out step by step to guarantee precision, relevance, and clarity. The study's context and purpose are established in the introduction, which comes first. The objectives next outline the goals of the research, while the hypothesis suggests a potential explanation to be examined. The research problem defines the gap or issue to be addressed. The research design offers the techniques and resources for data collection and analysis, while a comprehensive literature evaluation enhances the study by expanding on previously held knowledge.
Finally, the conclusions and suggestions highlight the key findings and suggest actions or additional research areas. The discussion stage analyzes the results in light of the aims and the hypothesis. Collectively, these phases offer a rational structure that directs the investigator from the initiation of the investigation to the ultimate result, guaranteeing that the research is significant and advances understanding. Now that my group members and I have deeply discussed the 10 various stages in research writing, we would like to thank you for your time and attention during this presentation. Thank you.